This is Kevin. I am a strategist and cubicle fugitive. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the testimonial section of Sitefinity. Specifically, I'm going to be creating a new testimonial, but instead of using the create function, I'm going to duplicate one of these pre-existing testimonials as a starting point. So let's go into Sitefinity, and from the dashboard, we'll go to Content, and we'll find Testimonials under Work and Recognition. We'll click on that, and that'll bring up a list of all existing testimonials on our site. So now we select which one to use as our starting point, and when we decide, we can click on the checkbox at the front of the row to bring up the Actions menu here. You'll see midway down there is the duplicate option, or we could click on we could access the Action menu by clicking on these three dots way over on the right of the row. You get the same menu options, and there's duplicate again. So we'll click on that, and that'll open up a testimonial in editor mode. Now, it looks like I'm modifying or editing testimonial 4, but if you look in the upper left-hand corner here, you'll see it says creating a testimonial. So that's how we know that we're not editing, we are creating a new. But the great thing about selecting a previous testimonial as a starting point is I can see all the fields that were filled in for the pre-existing testimonials. I don't have to remember or guess what fields to fill in for this new testimonial. So now I can just go about editing this, the content of this to suit my new one. So let's say we've got 5 on here right now. So let's say this is testimonial 6. I would just change the name first, and then I could go about modifying other things. Perhaps I want to specify what type of testimonial this one is, and then I would obviously want to make a change to the quote. I would enter the new testimonial here, and now sometimes you'll see something not filled in that maybe you want to fill in for this new one. So I'm going to say this is from someone named Jerry, and I would then want to, then I could check featured item if I wanted to force this one to the top, but let's just keep modifying stuff that was already filled for the previous testimonial. So under related content, I could remove the related team member Berta by hovering over and clicking on the X, and then I could relate this new testimonial to a different team member, let's say Alba, and it's not related to expertise 4. Let's say it's related to this child expertise here, and same with sector. We can remove by clicking on the X and then plus sign, and we'll pick a new test sector. So I see there was no related image for the other testimonials, and again I'll skip that here. And there's also some other options that we don't get into too often. This here, the URL will auto update for us. See how it already says testimonial 6. That's the title I entered up here. So that's already been done for us. So now that we've gone through everything, I could save as draft and then preview, or I could hit publish, which I'll do. And that saves and makes this new testimonial live. So now I'm just going to go back to the front end of my demo site, and I'm going to refresh this testimonial page to show you the new one. So you see there's now 6 showing, and there's the testimonial from Jerry right there. So that is how we create a new testimonial by duplicating a pre-existing one in the Sitefinity CMS.